The National Weather Service in Tampa Bay, Florida, Melbourne, Florida, and the National Hurricane Center in Miami, Florida has issued a major hurricane warning for areas of the west coast of Florida and inland ahead of particularly dangerous Hurricane Milton. At 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time, Monday, October 7, 2024, the very dangerous eyewall center of extremely dangerous major Hurricane Milton was located at latitude position 21.8 degrees north and longitude position 89.9 degrees west. The maximum sustained winds inside the very dangerous eyewall of Milton were at 165 miles per hour. This drop in wind speed of the hurricane shows a weakening of the storm. But nevertheless, this hurricane is still a very powerful and major cyclonic storm. Milton's minimum central pressure was at 914 millibars, and the major storm was moving east at 9 miles per hour. Major Hurricane Milton is still a very powerful and dangerous Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale. Major hurricane warning sea areas are as follows: offshore waters for the Gulf of Mexico, seas located in the northeast Gulf north of latitude position 26 degrees north and east of longitude position 87 degrees west. Tampa Bay waters, Charlotte Harbor and Pine Island Sound, coastal waters from Tarpon Springs to Suwannee River, Florida at 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida at 20 nautical miles, coastal waters from Bonita Beach to Englewood, Florida at 20 nautical miles, waters from Tarpon Springs to Suwannee River, Florida at 20 to 60 nautical miles, waters from Englewood to Tarpon Springs, Florida 20 to 60 nautical miles. Waters from Bonita Beach to Englewood, Florida out 20 to 60 nautical miles, in which all these sea areas mentioned will experience northeast winds 55 to 75 knots with gusts up to 120 knots, and seas 21 to 26 feet from particularly dangerous Hurricane Milton. The major hurricane warning also includes these land areas in Florida: Ocala Airport, Rainbow Lakes Estates, Dunlin, Romeo Lynn, Moss Bluff, Anthony, Burbank, Ocala, Rosedale, Kip, Coral, Captiva, Sanibel, Arcadia, Fort Ogden, Babcock Ranch, Wauchula, Bowling Green, Sulphur Springs, Port Richey, Hudson, Holiday, Venice, Sarasota, Englewood, Parrish, Lakewood Ranch, Mayaca City, Bradenton, Anna Maria Island, Port Charlotte, Punta Gorda, Charlotte Harbor, Northport, Venice, Cedar Key, Yankeetown, Fowler Bluff, Chiefland, Bronson, Williston, Sebring, Avon Park, Placid Lakes, Tampa, Tampa Bay, Apollo Beach, West Chase, St. Petersburg, Clearwater, Largo, Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, Wildwood Lake, Panesofsky, Bushnell, Brooksville, Spring Hill, High Point, Hernando Beach, Bayport, Inverness, Crystal River, Homosassa Springs, Crystal River, Homosassa, Dade City, Zephyr Hills, Lando Lakes. Areas under a life-threatening storm surge inundation warning. Are any of these areas mentioned that are along the west coastal areas of the Florida Peninsula? Expect life-threatening storm surge inundation from 7 to 15 feet in most locations in the storm surge warning areas. Hurricane Milton is an extremely dangerous and powerful hurricane capable of causing catastrophic storm surge inundation, flooding, and catastrophic wind damage. Residents in all areas mentioned should evacuate immediately, or as soon as possible, and heed this very serious major hurricane warning and major storm surge inundation warning. Anyone who refuses to evacuate from this powerful hurricane will be at a high risk of losing their lives. Don't be the one to risk your life, your family's life, and the lives of those around you. Implement evacuation plans and act now, do not wait.